Time now for another exciting episode of Mr. Nailsin's Sunday Comics. And for this episode, we'll be reading stories from The Hand of Fate. Yeah, what have we here? Well, we have a pretty young lass seeing some old crone chiseling out the words upon a headstone.
Why, that's my name on the stone, and the date of my death. That's today. There must be some mistake.
Oh, miss, we never make a mistake here.
Oh no. Could this be the fate of this young lady? Well, let's find out. It is written, I die tomorrow. Since the beginning of civilization, man has looked for some means by which he might learn his fate, and possibly avert it if proved objectionable. Paul Hulick thought he held a trump card against fate, thought he could circumvent it, only to learn that fate had a few tricks of his own up his sleeve.
Oh, that meal was grand, Paul. I don't know when I've eaten so much. Paul, what are you doing with my purse?
I'm broke, baby, and it costs dough to eat. Sorry, Sheila, maybe I should have told you before we came in here.
But I don't understand, Paul. You had a lot of money the other day. What happened to it?
The same thing as last time, and the time before that. I got into a little game, and
you lost it? You've been gambling again. Oh, Paul. Why do you keep looking around every few seconds?
I'm in debt. I want to make sure I'm not being followed by any of Joe Carmine's boys. Nobody there but that old geezer.
We've been through this so many times, Paul. Why don't you get a decent job? How are we ever going to get married if...
All right, Sheila. All right. I'll get a job. In a pig's eye, I will. That's strictly for the suckers. Before you go up, Sheila, look. I'm flat busted. Let me have a couple of bucks, huh?
No, Paul. You'll just gamble it away again. I want you to get a job.
So that's it, eh? You don't trust me. I said I'd get a job and you don't believe me. Okay, baby. This is the kiss-off. It's been fun knowing you.
Oh, no, Paul, wait. I'll give you the money.
Pocketing the bills, Paul Hulick casually wended his way across town toward his rooming house. Sure played it smart that time. What the? It's the same old guy I spotted before. He's tailing me. Arriving at the entrance to his house, Paul continued walking on past it. He's too old to be one of Carmine's boys. Must be tailing me to find out where I live, though. Okay, Buster. The river's just 2 blocks away. Maintaining a slow, unsuspicious pace, Paul headed toward the docks. Rounding the dark corner of a warehouse, he slipped into the shadows and listened to the approaching footsteps shuffling along the pavement. Closer and closer. All right, you. Who sent you? What are you following me for? Come on, talk fast, or I'll break your scrawny neck. Oh, you frightened me. Please, release me, sir. Release me this instant. Infuriated, Paul began to shake the old man violently.
Cut it! Your fancy act doesn't fool me. What are you tailing me for? What do you want?
Nothing today, but tomorrow. Oh, my book.
Never mind your book. Answer me before I... Hey, on the top of that page, that's my name. What is this? What does it mean?
No, stop, you mustn't look. It's forbidden to gaze upon the book of fate.
Why, this is a report on my life, like a biography. It's got my birthday and the date I'm supposed to die. But according to this, I'm supposed to die tomorrow.
Stop! You must not read. It is forbidden.
They've even got my personal thoughts written here. How badly I've treated Sheila. All my lies. These are things that nobody could know except... Listen, old man. Who are you? What? You've changed. That shroud. How?
I am fate, Paul Hulick.
I must be dreaming this. Why do you appear before me?
You, Paul Hulick, are the first human being ever to learn of your fate beforehand. I have come to arrange its fulfillment. Shaking with fear before this creature out of the unknown, Paul's pride suddenly turned to rage as a plan for survival came to mind.
Oh, yeah? Well, you're just out of luck, see? I'll just destroy this page.
Stop, you fool! It must not be! You'll seal your own doom! The page from the volume of fate clutched tightly in his fist. Paul raced from the scene into the darkness of approaching night.
This page must represent some sort of claim on my life. Now that I have it, I can control my own fate.
Come back, Paul! Come back! Panting breathlessly, Paul raced to his room, bolted the door, and fell against it heavily.
I've lost him, thank goodness. I need time to think. Got to read this page again. It's too fantastic. Let's see now. Yeah, the date of my death is listed as being tomorrow, all right. But what's this? It says that the cause of my death will be by drowning. Why, that's ridiculous. I can swim like a fish. Drowning? I should have figured this is a phony setup. I'll show them what I think of their predictions. In a minute, this page will be nothing but ashes and smoke.
Paul's maniacal laughter echoed and re-echoed through the room. But as he touched the flame to the page, his expression suddenly changed.
What is this? It won't burn. It's just ordinary paper, old, dried up parchment. But it won't burn.
A cold sweat broke out over his face as he reached for a hard sand eraser.
Must have some chemical on it. Yeah, that's it. Some chemical that keeps it from burning. Well, this eraser should do the trick. I'll just erase the death date. It doesn't work. I've rubbed and rubbed. The writing doesn't even grow lighter. I can't even wear a hole in the paper. What can I do? Wait, what's this writing at the bottom?
Predicted fate stated above may be averted if the subject atones for his transgressions to her lover.
What's this? I didn't see it before. I can change my fate. I've got to get to a phone and call Sheila. Sheila? Paul, look, baby. I'm sorry if I woke you up. It's very important. I've got to see you right away.
But it's close to 11 o'clock, Paul. All right. Give me 15 minutes to get dressed.
15 minutes later, Paul waited nervously for Sheila to appear.
I wonder if that guy Fate is anywhere around here. I can't take any chances. Got to make this sound good. Here's the kid now.
I hope you don't keep me long, Paul. I've got to be up for work early. Paul, something's wrong. I can tell. You're in some kind of trouble. You're shaking like a leaf. What is it?
Wait till we get to the park. I've got to sit down. It's a long story. I've been a snake, Sheila. I don't deserve your love and your trust. I really didn't mean it when I said I'd get a job. But now I want to atone to you for all the grief I've caused you. All the lies I've told.
But I don't understand.
Why doesn't Fate show up? He's got to hear what I say. He couldn't possibly know what I'm thinking, though, the old fool. But where is he? Listen, Sheila, it sounds fantastic, but it's true. I met up with Fate tonight. I'm going to die tomorrow unless I can atone for my sins. It says so on the page that I took from the Book of Fate.
What? Oh, Paul, you've been having hallucinations.
And as he spoke, little did Paul realize that a third party was in earshot of his false repentance.
No, Sheila, it was real, I swear it. I tried to burn the page, erase the predicted death date, but I couldn't. Here, I have the page with me. Look.
Oh, my darling, what's happened to you? There's nothing in your hands.
What? You mean you can't see it? I must be going batty. No, I have it. Fate's blinded your eyes to the page. He has forbidden you to see it.
He's very confused, but he brought it upon himself. Nevertheless, he has made his move toward atonement. I must procure the page and make the necessary alteration before it is too late. Even now, a new day approaches. Give me the page, Paul Hulick. If you wish to live beyond tomorrow, I must make the change.
Paul, you look terrified. What is it?
It's him, Fate. Can't you see him? He's standing right there.
But Paul, there's nobody here but us.
Time grows short, Paul. It is almost midnight. You must give me the page.
I've got to stall him. He's trying to trick me. The page? I haven't got it. I must have left it at home.
As the shrouded form of Fate slowly advanced, its arm extended, Paul turned in fear and sped away.
That's it. I've got to stall him. If I can avoid him until the deadline passes, I'll have averted my fate.
Paul, stop. You've nothing to fear from me. Only I can alter your fate. Give me the page. I know you have it with you.
No, I haven't got it. Stop chasing me. Stay away. He's right behind me. I've got to shake him off. The bridge. That's it. If I can get across before he catches up with me, I might have a chance. He's still there. Wait, the river. Maybe I can lose him by jumping and swimming to shore. I'm safe that way. I can't die until tomorrow.
Suddenly, a strange sound throbbed against Paul's eardrums. Horrified, he glanced up and hesitated.
What's that? A clock? It's midnight already. I'm too late. It would be tomorrow by the time I hit the water. No, I can't jump.
The page, Paul. Give me the page. Even now your time is running out. Even now you are approaching your doom.
No! I tricked you. You wanted me to drown in the river, but I'm safe now. Safe on solid ground.
But there was no convincing Paul. As each step carried him further into his future toward his fate, he continued looking backward into his past, little realizing the many tricks of fate. Racing at top speed, Paul turned too late, catching the tip of his toe against the manhole cover. He fell forcefully, striking his head against the pavement, and passed into an unconscious lapse as his body hurtled through the opening. Down he plummeted into several feet of slimy sewer water. Grin proof that was is written must be. And thus it was that Paul Hulick, the only man ever to learn his fate and the means to avert it, could not. You have doubts? Perhaps you even laugh in ridicule. Well, Paul Hulick laughed also. He was a non-believer at one time, but no more. I would gladly show you your page in the volume of fate, but after my experience with Paul, I can't take any chances. Well, goodbye. I'll be seeing you.
The end. Oh boy, that didn't work out so great for Paul, huh? No, it didn't. Oh well. How about a Hand of Fate mystery? One afternoon in the year 1903, Professor Gerald Osgood and his young assistant Curtis Waite in Egypt to engage in archaeological diggings. What? Professor Gerald Osgood and his young... Okay, whatever. In Egypt to engage in archaeological diggings, discovered the long-buried tomb of Pharaoh Ra-Tep. Little did they realize the terrible consequences of this great discovery. As the duo stood before the huge stone portal which guarded the corpse of the ancient Pharaoh, the hieroglyphics state the usual curse on the intruders and desecrators of the tomb. This figure of a man with a hyena's head, no such fantastic creature could possibly have existed. The stone portal was forced open. The two archaeologists entered the tomb chamber. It's the mummy of old Pharaoh Ra-Tep. This is a great discovery, my boy. Did you hear something then, Professor? There's something back in the shadows. Holy shit! Suddenly, from out of the shadows came a horrible figure. It's him, the fantastic figure on the door to the tomb. With enraged fury, the horrible creature strangled the professor as young Wade fled in terror. Arr, arr. An hour later, Curtis Waite returned to the tomb with two native guides to retrieve the body of the professor. This creature you speak of, sir, are you sure you saw it? Of course! I can show you exactly what he looked like. He's sketched on the stone door to the tomb. But when Waite came to the door, what? It's gone! The creature is gone from the stone door. But how could it be? Yes. How could a fantastic creature on a stone door to a tomb vanish after its strange appearance in the cursed tomb of Ra-Tep? Neither Curtis Waite, who has sworn to the truth of this experience, nor experts of the supernatural phenomena have been able to clear up this mystery. Well, perhaps there never was an image, nor a strange creature. It's just Mr. Waite here killed his professor. Maybe. The end. Jeez, that's, Well, maybe the symbol was beware of dog, you know. Hey, wait a minute. Oh, that's the light. That's the fleck, because it kind of looks like he's stepping out of the... All right. Thought they made a little mistake there. But I guess I was wrong.
And now it's time for Secret of the Witch's Urn.
But Gordon, you can't do that to me. I'm your brother. A dongle like you. Surely you'll let me live in the castle, not on the moors in the caretaker's shack. You squandered the money our father left us, Robbie, with your gambling and carousing. Now you'll pay the price. You can stay on the land, Robbie, but you'll live in the caretaker's shack and work for your keep. Robbie Dongle was a man consumed by greed. He hated the role he had to play working on his brother Gordon's land. In Robbie's heart there burned the hot flame of revenge against Gordon. So Robbie made a deal with an agent of evil and learned the secret of the witch's urn. Please, Gordon, not that. No, not the shack. Don't disgrace me like that. How can I explain to my friends? What do I care about the wastrels you call friends? You might as well save your breath. It's either the shack or the gutter. Take your choice. You arrogant swine, someday I'll do. Hold your tongue. If you ever speak to me like that again, I'll take the horsewhip to you. Now get out of here. You'll enter the Dongle Castle only when I send for you. Get to your shack. So Robbie Dongle lived in the caretaker's shack on the moors, where the wind howled like a tortured soul, reflecting the ugly moods. Yeah, that's probably a D. Anyway, the moods of Robbie. Sitting up there, snug and warm in the castle where I belong. Someday I'll have my revenge. Bah! I can sit here no more. I'll go for a walk on the moors. Soon out on the moors. Save me! Save me! A cry. Someone is trapped in the quicksand. Here, grab my stick. I'll pull you free, old bag. Thank you, sir. Thank you. A little longer and I would have been lost. You should be more careful, old bag. Don't you know the moors are bordered by quicksand? Why, you're a strange, ugly woman. You look like a witch. That I am. Come closer, mortal. Be not afraid. Ye have saved me from a hateful death, and for this I'll grant you a favor. Anything you wish. A favor? A witch's favor? Aye, that's the answer. I want to take my brother Gordon's place. I knew it. It was fate that led you to me, Robbie Donegal. Come follow me, and I will give you the power to destroy your brother. Robbie followed the witch into the cave of gloom, which was her abode. The bats, I'm afraid. Have no fear, you are under my protection, Robbie Donegal. Now stand silently while I call on the powers of evil. Ye things of the darkness, ye monsters of the night, I summon thee. Come, hobgoblins, ghouls, harpies, come. There is evil work to be done.
At the witch's skull, the cave of gloom became hideous with the sounds of slithering talons and flapping wings, while the air was made foul by the fetid odor of these ghastly creatures, invoked from the black precincts of the netherworld.
Ye've come, ye've answered my call. Who brings the urn of evil? Who? The horn of death.
The urn. The horn.
You've done well, my children. Now go. Return to the dark places from which ye have come. Farewell until I need ye again. With these ye can destroy your enemies. Have no fear. This urn is for the ashes of your foes. The horn is to summon me when ye need help. This is my favor to ye. But you were saying I should kill? How else do ye destroy? Kill, kill, kill! One thing ye must never forget. No hands but yours can ever touch this urn, or ye must pay a forfeit. Do ye understand? Yes. Then go, Robbie Donegal. Kill without fear. Ye shall not suffer any punishment for your crimes. I will stand as a shield before ye. Now go. Thank you, witch. With Gordon's death, I shall have what is rightfully mine. Thank you.
A few days later. Come, Robbie, I'm making an inspection of the land. I'll need your help. Mount up.
Yes, Gordon, I'll be with you in a moment. There's something I want to get inside. This is the day. Before the sun sets, Gordon will be dead, and I shall be master of the Donegal estate.
As they rode over the estate lands, they reached an isolated glen, and
this is the place and the time now to summon the witch.
Robbie, what are you doing? Where did you get that horn? Robbie blew a blast on the horn, and the echoes reverberated, shattering the silence of the wooded glen. The sudden noise frightened Gordon's horse, making him rear and... Robbie, stop! No!
Robbie Donegal, ye remembered my instructions. Now we'll finish the work. What are you going to do? Kill him! Destroy him, so they will believe it was an accident.
Guiding the horse, the witch made the animal trample his master to death.
Again, crush him, smash him. That's enough. He's dead. He's dead. The deed is done. Bring his body back to the castle. Tell them he was thrown and trampled. Then have him cremated and keep the ashes in the urn. But heed well my warning. No hands but yours must ever touch that urn. I'll do your bidding. It's horrible enough, but only by Gordon's death can I get the estate. For I am the last Donegal now living.
As the witch had predicted, no one suspected him of Gordon's death. So Robbie moved into the castle and carefully hid the urn of evil that contained his brother's ashes. In the following months, Robbie lived high, gambling freely, but always Lady Luck was fickle, and he lost huge sums at the wheel.
That cleans me.
Wait a minute, Donegal, I want a word with you. You owe me plenty, Donegal. What about this IOU for £300? I want payment, and I want it fast.
Of course, Michael. You be at the caretaker's shack near the castle tonight at 10. I'll pay you off then. I want you at the shack because I'm afraid the servants would talk if they saw you. Oh, you'll get your payment all right, Michael McCrab. But not the kind you expect.
That night, at the appointed time. All right, Donegal, I'm waiting. I want what's coming to me.
You'll get it now. There. Arr!
At the last weird note of the horn, as the last weird note of the horn died away, the evil witch, amid sulphurous fumes, appeared in the shack in answer to the clarion summons sounded by the horn of death.
Ye called for me, Robbie Donegal, and I have answered. There. I want him destroyed. I am bound by my agreement with ye. Here, this powder will burn him, and the shack, so not a trace will be left. You will come back at midnight and gather up his ashes. Place them in the urn with your brothers. Yes.
Moments later,
see the flames dance. See them. The flames that will cleanse ye of your crime. Again, remember, no hands but yours must touch the urn. Now I shall go. Call me when ye need me again. And farewell, witch.
With her wild, fiendish laughter echoing in his ears, Robbie watched as his evil benefactor whisked away into the night like some weird bird racing across the sky. So the time passed, and Robbie prospered. Then he met beautiful Lori Dale and married her.
Ah, Lori, I love you so. I never lived until I found you.
And I feel the same, Robbie. I love you too.
I hope you'll be happy here in Donegal Castle, my darling. It hardly seems possible, but already you've been my wife for 2 weeks.
Aye, 2 weeks I've lived here, Robbie, and I've discovered many mysteries. Come, I'll show you. Something I found in an upstairs closet puzzles me. This urn, I found it here. What is it, Robbie?
I forgot to lock it up when I put McCrae's ashes into it. You must never touch that. Never, never again. Do you hear me?
Robbie!
Get to your room, you meddling fool. I warn you, never touch this urn again.
What the hell? Okay. Later that night,
I should not have spoken so sharply to Lori. What? You have disobeyed me. Another's hands have touched the urn. There is a penalty. It is soon the time of the year when we witches must sacrifice a mortal to the master of evil. Halloween is the night. Your wife, Lori, will be the sacrifice. I have spoken. I shall return for her on Halloween. Meet me with the urn. No, please, not Lori.
All that night, Robbie's tortured brain sought a solution for the plight in which he found himself. The next morning...
Lori, darling, I'm sorry about last night. You know, next week is Halloween. Let's go to the shooting lodge. You leave today, get the place ready, take the servants, and I'll join you next weekend.
Oh, darling, that sounds wonderful.
With Lori gone, Robbie felt secure. On Halloween Eve, the witch returned.
I want her, Robbie Donegal. She's gone. I sent her away. You shall not have her. Then you must die. Come, dead spirits, come alive. This is the one who slew you. Take your revenge. No! The moors! I'll escape across the moors. You'll not get me.
Ironically, fate had other plans for Robbie Donegal, for he blundered into the quicksand area of the moors and...
The quicksand! Save me! Save me!
No, for ye must pay the forfeit, fool, for defying me.
Soon Robbie Donegal's frantic struggles ceased, as the quicksand claimed him in an iron grip of death. His screams were muffled in the mud, and again only the shrieking macabre laughter of the witch broke the silence of the night, as silence like death itself.
The end. Oh boy, that was something, huh? Yeah. Poor stupid Robbie, but hey, he got what he deserved, you know. How about another Hand of Fate mystery? The Arabs of Tunisia are great lovers of thoroughbred horses, trained for racing. A tale is told of one horse named Hadid, who had a fabulous career. One day in 1923, a horse trainer named Abdul Qadir saw a white horse tied outside a slaughterhouse in Tunis.
They will kill this animal for meat, but he has the lines of a thoroughbred. I must buy him.
Abdul bought the horse, named him Hadid, and spent months in careful grooming and training. Finally, Hadid was entered in races and came in a consistent winner.
By the Prophet, Hadid has won again.
Wait a minute, he said white horse. That's not a white horse. Is that supposed to be Hadid? I mean, there's a white horse over here, I guess. Well, whatever.
The great test comes next month, my handsome Hadid, the Grand Prix of Tunis. My greatest ambition has been to win this race. You must not disappoint me. But the day before the Grand Prix race, Hadid became deathly ill. It will soon be over for poor Hadid. He shall never race again. But I had such great hopes for him for the Grand Prix tomorrow.
But the next day, when the Grand Prix was run, there were thousands of amazed people who saw a riderless Hadid cross the finish line first.
What? But how did Hadid get here to the racetrack? Last night he was dying in the stable.
Abdul hurried to his farm and found that Hadid was still in his stall, dead for hours.
You could not have left here, yet I saw you win the race. Without a rider, you were disqualified as the winner. But you did try for me, eh, Hadid? And yet, if you were lying here dead, how could you have run the race?
Thousands of witnesses could swear that Hadid had run the race for the Grand Prix, yet he had apparently died hours before in his stable. Who can explain this strange mystery in the annals of the supernatural? Well, one explanation is it never happened. Could be that. Strange rendezvous at 17 Rue Noir. Guido Nicola is a genius at chess. In fact, at this very moment, he has won the World Chess Championship from the famed Hindu master Krishalad Hamid. Proud, vain, selfish, egotistic Guido Nicola struts from the game room, the wild applause of enthusiastic admirers ringing in his ears. Yet the most important game of his career lies before Nicola. A game with fate as his audience. A game where the stakes are life and death. Signor Nicola, a statement for the press. I knew all along I could win. Hamid merely fell into my carefully laid trap. Now that you are world champion, will you give Hamid a rematch? What for? It is child's play beating Hamid. I may retire. I'm bored playing my inferiors. The fools, talking of a rematch. There is only one Guido Nicola. After me, there's nothing, nobody, and all other players here are men compared with a god. Beware of Antony Nicola. Beware of pride. Arrogance has its price. Soon.
Congratulations, sir.
Nonsense, I expected to win.
The phone has been busy all evening, Senior. There are cablegrams from all around the world.
They bore me with their adulation, Gene. Draw my bath and get in it. I must attend a banquet in my honor at 10 p.m.
Yes, sir.
Jean, what is this on my table?
Why, it looks like a chess set, sir. It wasn't here when I tidied up this afternoon.
My word, these are the most exquisite pieces I've ever seen.
I don't understand it, sir. The door was locked. So were the windows. How could anybody have got in here?
How lifelike these pieces are. It's amazing.
Nobody could have sneaked in, for all the doors and windows were locked.
Idiot! Do you expect me to believe the chess pieces brought themselves? Somebody had to bring the gift. There's a message here to prove it. No name, just an address. How odd. Are you sure, John, no one brought this gift?
Positive, senor. I can't understand it.
Inferior to me? The cheek of the fool. An egotistic beggar like that should be taught a lesson. What time is it, John?
8 p.m., sir. 2 hours before you are due at the banquet.
Then I have time to look up this boastful idiot. I'm going out again.
Guido Nicola's vanity had been touched, so he went out to find 17 Rue Noir.
Rue Noir, 5 blocks in that direction. A short walk from here, 5 minutes more, and I'll see the moron who dares mock Guido Nicola. here it is. What a strange pile of marble and granite.
Why are you hesitating, Nicola? Enter the house. You can't resist this challenge to your self-esteem. You need not knock, Guido Nicola. My master was expecting you.
Your master has enough arrogance for 10 men. What made him think I would come? I'm Nicola, the greatest chess player who ever lived. You're mistaken, my friend. I am the greatest. I will prove it if you dare play a game with me. Your insolence is only matched by your stupidity in challenging me. I am the champion chess player of the world. That is because your competition is so ordinary. You will meet your master in me. What shall be the stakes?
Anything you wish. You need a lesson you'll remember.
Since you are so confident in beating me, Nicola, I'm sure you won't mind playing for the highest stake, life itself.
I never came across this fool. He's probably some madman I can defeat in 5 moves.
So be it. Let the stakes be life and death. Lead me to your chessboard. There it is, Nicola. Why, these pieces are exactly the chessmen you sent me as a gift. Only these figures, larger. Is that the only difference? Look closer, Nicola.
They're alive! They're living men and women costumed as chessmen. They have real weapons.
What's more, the piece unfortunate enough to be taken in the game will perish on the sword of the chessman who defeats him. To your places and let the game begin.
Why is it necessary to waste human life with every move?
Because all of life is a chess game. It is the survival of the fittest. The losers perish. The pieces understand this and are prepared to die. Or you
swell-headed fool. I'll destroy you in 10 moves.
You are my guest, Nicola. You may have the first move.
So the strange chess game begins. Guido Nicola draws first blood. A black pawn is taken. The masked challenger retaliates by destroying one of Nicola's white pawns with his black knight.
The next move is yours, Nicola.
Well, could the masked one afford to laugh? For mysteriously all of Nicola's maneuvers are doomed to disaster. White piece after white piece fall before the black chessman led by the unknown challenger. I can't understand it. This has never happened before. Every move I make is the wrong one.
Because every move I make is the right one. There goes your knight.
That bishop move, I remember it. Only one man was famous for it. I studied his style many years ago, but that man is dead.
Indeed. And would you know the name of this dead chess player?
Of course. Jan Kovacs, the great Croatian chess player. He's dead over 15 years.
Then perhaps you will recognize the face under this mask, eh? Yes, Nicola, it's Jan Kovacs. I am dead, yes. But when I saw the lavish praise heaped upon a mediocre talent like yours, I went mad with agony and rage.
No, this can't be. Jan Kovacs is dead. Nobody returns from the dead.
I did. It was more than I could bear to realize my name was so soon forgotten. And for whom? An idiot like Guido Nicola. I had to return to prove my superiority and destroy you.
No, Kovacs, show me mercy. I did not realize.
Of course you didn't realize, you bumbling fraud. If you had known my true identity, you'd have been too frightened to play against me. Let the game continue.
What have I done? I'm doomed. I cannot win. Guido Nicola guesses right. He suffers agonies as he watches his every strategy come to naught. Finally, that dreadful moment arrives when Nicola sees his king go down in death.
The match is ended, Nicola. Now pay the forfeit. Your life.
No! Have mercy, Kovacs. I admit your superiority. I will do anything, only don't kill me.
Fool. You must suffer as I have suffered. Learn what it is to be dead when all you live for, all you love is chess. Kill him.
Wait, Kovacs. Before we deal out punishment, let us make sure the right man receives it. You, Jan Kovacs, are the loser.
What? Who are you to come here and judge over chess game?
Oh, it puff. No one has a better right, for I am fate. And I say the real loser is Kovacs, because Kovacs didn't abide by the rules of the wager. First, as a dead man, Kovacs couldn't pay the forfeit.
He's destroying my chess pieces.
Secondly, as a ghost, Kovacs knew every move Nicola would make. Yes, Kovacs, your pieces are destroyed. You must pay the forfeit by going to the underworld.
No! No! Stay away from me!
You're going where you can never return. I must get out of here. This can't be real. This must be a madhouse. Nicola runs as if he were chased by devils. He runs till he finds a gendarme.
Come with me, quick, to 17 Rue Noir. The inmates of the lunatic asylum have gone mad. They dress in weird costumes and kill one another. But Monsieur is mistaken. There is nothing on the Rue Noir but a cemetery. You see, Monsieur must have imagined what he saw. The only number 17 here is a block number in the cemetery. That mausoleum! The name on it. Jan Kovacs. But that is the very building I entered. That is where the match took place.
The gendarme manages to get Nicola into a cab and send him home at Nicola's apartment.
You look so pale and sick, sir. Can I get something to help you?
No, nothing. I want to be alone. The chess pieces. They are lying as they were when I ran out of 17 Rue Noir. What? You're here. Yes, Nicola. Fate is here. Fate is everywhere. In chess, fate is the 17th piece. The piece that makes the play, that decides the match. Fate is here because you too must pay a price. The price of that deadly sin, vanity. Besides, your eyes have seen what no mortal can live to repeat. Pride and egotism made you pierce the veil of mystery surrounding fate. For this, Nicola, you must die.
Oh!
He's dead. It's a heart attack.
Let the world believe that Guido Nicola perished of natural causes, for here lies a man who was too arrogant to survive. It is every man's fate to pay the price of his folly.
I don't know, it looks like you murdered him, but, yeah. That's how that went. So here we have vengeance from a restless grave. Anos or Amos? I don't know.
Amos Langford was regarded by most people in the town where he worked as some kind of freak, ugly to the point of repulsiveness. He lived a lonely life, but in his heart there was a yearning for love and understanding. This is given to most men, but not Amos, and his search for them led to the strange case of Amos Langford.
Hey, Bill, watch this. Mel is giving Amos a hot foot. Maybe it'll make Amos look alive. The way he moves around gives me the creeps. Always so slow with those damn bulging eyes staring at you. Ugh, he's a strange one, all right. Oh, look at Amos. He can move fast. Yeah, he's alive. Surprise everybody. Amos Langford is alive, even though he's dead from the neck up. No brains when they come dumber. We'll give prizes. Yeah. Let me alone. Why can't you let me alone? I don't bother you. I want to work and live in peace. Let me alone. Oh, watch out. Amos is getting mad. He'll what? He'll spank if we aren't good boys. What's the matter, Langford? Can't you take a joke? Yeah. I hate all of you. Every one of you, let me live my life in peace. Get away from me, get away. All right, guys, let's go. We'll leave Amos alone like he wants. No sense trying to make friends with him. Yeah. They mock me because I am different. The whole town makes fun of me. Except Hazel. She is gentle and kind. Hazel does not think I'm a freak. She's so good.
That evening after work, Amos waited in the shadows of the main gate, his bulging eyes searching for one face.
There she is, Hazel Tyler. Tonight, I'll tell her of my love. I'll ask her to go away with me, away from the awful people in this town. Hazel, I mean Miss Tyler.
Oh, Amos, you shouldn't have done that. You frightened me.
You mustn't be afraid of me, Miss Tyler. Why, I wouldn't hurt you for the world. I'd die for you, Miss Taylor.
Well, that isn't necessary, Amos, but if you wish, you may walk me home. The poor creature, he's so grateful for any kindness. I'm terribly sorry for him.
Later.
Good night, Amos. I'd talk to you some more, but I'm in a hurry.
Wait! Don't go! Listen to me! I love you, Hazel! Come away with me! I'll work for you! Please, Hazel! I love you! I must kiss you! Ow!
Why, you big ugly clown! You freak! Just because I treat you kindly, you think you can take liberties with me? Get out of here! Don't come near me again!
The next day at the plant.
Hey, Amos, you stay away from Hazel. She's my girl. Yeah, Bill's going to give him the needle. He heard that Amos walked Hazel home last night.
Suddenly, Amos whirled on Bill, the heavy wrench raised, his face twisted in hatred.
I wanted you to leave me alone. I'll kill you. I'll kill you. Hey, Amos.
Swinging murderously at Bill, Amos lost his balance and fell over the guardrail, plunging toward the high-tension cable network.
Quick, shut off the current. Call an ambulance. Bzz, bzz, bzz.
Soon an ambulance was at the plant, and a doctor made the fatal announcement.
He's dead. Poor Amos. We never meant it to end this way. He wasn't really a bad guy. He was unhappy, tortured. I guess all of us should have treated him better, but, well, now it's too late. Oh, well.
Amos Langford was buried, and that night a terrible thunderstorm raged, with all the fury of an angry sky. Great bolts of lightning split the darkness, giving a macabre overtone to the wild of night. Again and again the freshly dug grave that held the remains of Amos Langford was struck by fiery streaks of lightning, hurling thousands of volts into the earth, piercing the coffin with powerful charges. Then, after the last bolt, there was a groan, and the mounded earth moved as a ghastly figure emerged from the grave and the very clutches of death. It was Amos Langford, revived and brought alive again through some strange chemistry of electricity.
Alive! I am alive! I have come back from the dead, from the icy hands of death, the smell of it. I'm alive, alive. They thought I was dead. They thought they were finished with Amos Langford. How wrong they were. How terribly wrong. I must get back to my boarding house and get rid of these grave clothes.
Through the storm he hurried, back to his lodgings, where he discarded his grave clothes and donned his own. Then,
Mr. Langford, no, no. My talkative landlady's stricken down. Goodbye, Mrs. Griffith. I hope my shroud keeps you warm.
Deciding to leave town, Amos hurried to the freight yards, figuring to catch a train out when he was challenged by a yard guard.
Hey, you! Keep away from there! There's a high-voltage rail! Come back here, you fool!
As he raced on, Amos stepped on the deadly third rail. His body was sheathed in blue flame, and...
Oh! I'm tripping!
And as he stood there, triumphant, a sudden realization came to Amos.
Amazing! I'm invulnerable to high-powered electricity, yet all who touch me while I'm conducting electricity will die. I can take my revenge on them all, and no one can hurt me. That's what I want now. Revenge, revenge. Yeah, revenge on Hazel and Bill and the whole town. I'll destroy the town by opening the sluice gate of the dam. But first, I'll take my revenge on Hazel and Bill.
Craftily, the demented killer stalked his prey, for his mind had snapped, and he was mad now.
I'm so sorry about Amos, as though it were my fault.
You mustn't blame yourself, Bill.
Bill! There! Amos! Oh! What? It's Amos Langford!
I must have imagined that I saw him, Bill.
Imagine nothing. You did see him. I'm going after him. I don't understand this. Dead men don't walk around. I know he's dead. I saw him buried with my own eyes. Look, there he goes. Quick, call the police, Hazel. He's heading for the big dam. I'll follow him.
Bill, please be careful.
I saw him go this way. I must have lost him.
A little closer, come a little closer, Bill, and then there I'd kill him. But better that he should live and suffer when he learns that I have killed Hazel.
Soon, back at Hazel's house.
I found the police, Bill. They are Amos.
Yes, Amos. Amos Langford, who you mock. You're going to die, Hazel. Die, die. Yes, you'll die in the floodwaters which will doom this whole accursed town.
Help! Oh!
I'll take her to the dam now. Oh, what a revenge this is. What a revenge.
Slowly, painfully, consciousness returned to Bill. As he recovered from the treacherous blow, his dazed eyes saw Amos carrying Hazel's limp form and heading for the dam.
Hazel! I must get her from him. He's mad. He's going to the dam. The sluice gates. He'll flood the whole town. I have to stop him. Hope Hazel had time to call the police.
Up to the dam the killer hurried, and there the guard at the powerhouse was his next victim.
Now no one stands between me and the switches that control the sluice gates.
As the police arrived,
Amos, don't be a fool, man. Come back here.
Try and stop me one move, and I'll hurl her over the wall into the waters. He doesn't know I'll do that anyway.
at the powerhouse atop the dam, above the raging floodwaters, Amos pulled the switch that started the motors to open the sluice gates.
He'll flood the town! The sluice switch is thrown! We've got to get there fast!
If you take another step, I'll electrocute her. Stand back.
We must do something, but even if we shoot him, he's liable to fall across the girl and electrocute her. But at that moment, fate intervened, and Amos's coat was caught in the grinding wheels of the motors.
The machine!
With a mighty lunge, Amos broke from the grip of the gears as his coat tore, and he stumbled toward the edge of the dam where the floodwaters boiled below. Too late, he tried to recover his balance and plunged to his doom into the very waters which he was loosing on the town.
Yeah. Bloop.
Soon Hazel recovered, and it's better this way, you know. I mean, the guy was always an ugly creep, and what kind of life was he gonna? He was never gonna get laid, and, you know. Anyway, we know he's gone forever now.
Poor Amos, he was a freak of nature. A quirk of fate set him off, and, well, he paid the price.
The end.
Oh, well. That is the hand of fate, yeah. That's what it does, you know. The guy was tormented his whole life, and he snapped, you know, so. Oh, well, fate suddenly decided, I better stop him. Maybe you could have helped him out while he's alive so he wouldn't be so bitter. But, well, what are you going to do? Anyway, time now for our sponsor, the Spot Reducer. Oh, boy, it's relaxing, soothing, penetrating massage. That's right. It vibrates. Yeah, just put it down there, you know. Yeah, you're going to want your Spot Reducer. It'll,
to help you lose a fat belly or some shit. I don't know. Anyway, you want one of those? Well, send $1 to Spot Producer Company, Department E, 739, 318 Market Street, Newark, New Jersey. There you go. See? It's as simple as that. Well, you know what you got to do, so don't stop now. Get on it today. Yeah. All right. Well, there we go. That's it for this edition of Mr. Nailsin Sunday Comics. So there'll be another one, because there's always another Sunday. And there's a lot of comics to read, you know, that are in public domain. And so that's what I'm going to do. So I'll see you then. Until next time, have a good rest of your day. Well, I mean, you can have a good rest of your day every day. You don't have to wait till next Sunday. But anyway, you get the deal. I'll see you next Sunday.